Well, New York's official count of more than 8,000 nursing home deaths could be up to 50% higher, bringing the potential tally closer to 13,000, maybe more. That's according to a bombshell report from the New York Attorney General's office revealing the state severely undercounted. It also addresses Governor Cuomo's controversial mandate for nursing homes to take in COVID-19 patients, finding it, quote, may have put residents at increased risk of harm in some facilities. Here now exclusively former New York Governor George Pataki. Governor, good of you to come on, sir. We appreciate it. I find the numbers here striking, as I'm sure you do. 50% of COVID deaths undercounted. The state attorney general said this, the following: as the pandemic and our investigation continue, it is imperative that we understand why the residents of nursing homes in New York, unnecessarily being the key word, suffered at such an alarming rate. And yet there have been little, if any, consequences. I mean, you have the governor getting awards and praise and book deals. Your thoughts?
Trace, this is a new low. For months, legislators, everyone has been trying to get those numbers from the governor's office, and they've just stonewalled. And now we know why. And the reason is because they were misrepresenting it from the beginning. You know, I know a little bit about leading in a crisis, and you want to do two things. You want to make the right decisions, or if you make a decision that you question, you change it quickly. And the second thing is you want to communicate honestly with the people. On both of those fronts, the Cuomo administration has failed miserably. They made the wrong decision on nursing homes. They refused to correct it when it was pointed out. And now it appears they've lied to the people of New York about what those consequences actually were. This is inexcusable.
Yeah, we should note that Governor Cuomo, his office, have not yet responded to this report. But the governor did say this yesterday on a different network. Watch.
Incompetent government kills people. Incompetent government kills people. More people died than needed to die in COVID. That's the truth. Incompetent government can kill people. This is not a joke. And more people died here than needed to.
He's not talking about himself, but he is correct. Incompetent government can kill people.
Trace, that's one of the few things Governor Cuomo got right. And he should have been looking at the mirror when he said it, because he's the one who dictated that nursing homes take COVID-positive patients when they were desperately saying they were not qualified, not capable of dealing with it. I remember I was one of the first to say this is idiotic and it's going to kill people. I went on Twitter. For 47 straight days, I was on there saying, stop the madness, stop killing our most vulnerable. And he wouldn't change the policy. And then finally, at the end, it just quietly was reversed without any comment. But it's not just that. You look at today. Today, less than half nursing home staff in New York State have been vaccinated. You know, they've had a priority on nursing home staff from the beginning, and yet because of the incompetence, it just came out today that less than half have been vaccinated in nursing homes, the staffs. This has just been a disaster from the beginning, and it's kind of ironic that the press looks at them and says, what a great job, when all you have to do is look at the fact that we have almost twice as many deaths as in Florida and see how incompetently the Cuomo administration has handled this crisis.
New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik said the following, quoting here, this is a massive corruption scandal at the highest level of New York state government. There needs to be subpoenas issued immediately, and Cuomo and his entire senior team on all documentation and internal communications on how they orchestrated to hide these numbers from the people of New York. The question is, will there be consequences in your estimation for this kind of governing? Last thoughts.
Congressman Stefanik is absolutely right. There has to be an investigation, and there has to be subpoenas. It has to be the state legislature. It has to be the attorney general. And I believe federal officials should look at this as well. You can't trust the Cuomo administration to investigate itself. They did that at the beginning. They conducted their own internal investigation and concluded their policy of putting COVID positives in nursing home patients wasn't a problem. It was the staff that was the problem. It was just a cover-up. Now we know that the numbers have been covered up. This demands a subpoena investigation to hold them accountable, and I hope it comes quickly, and I hope it's aggressive.
Yeah, former Governor George Pataki, thank you for coming on, Governor. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Trace.